Hi friends! I went to a shop yesterday. कल मैं shop गया था. Let me say this one more time. I went to a shop yesterday. कल मैं shop गया था. Look here. I went to a shop yesterday. कल मैं shop गया था. One more time. I went to a shop yesterday. कल मैं shop गया था. Did you know there is a Hindi word for shop as well? Shop in Hindi is दुकान. Shop, दुकान. And did you figure out that the Hindi word for yesterday is kal? Yesterday, kal. But here's the fun fact. The Hindi word for tomorrow is also kal. Tomorrow, kal. So yesterday, I went shopping and got a few things. Would you like to see those? Are you ready? Awesome! Let's go, friends. I got 4 sets of flashcards. Yes, these flashcards help me learn numbers, colors, shapes. And each pack has 36 cards. Did you know the number 36 in Hindi is 36? 36, 36. I am so excited to open each of these packs and see what's inside those. Well, friends, I hope you liked my shopping. I'm going to open these one at a time. When I meet you next time, I may open shapes. Or how about we do the numbers? Well, I am still thinking, friends. Maybe colors. Yes, it's about colors. We can learn the names of different colors using this pack. Would you like to see them with me? I have laid them out for you to see. We can look at these cards together and learn the different colors. This way, friends. I have laid out all the cards for you. Look at these characters. They are holding shapes of different colors. I see squares, I see rectangles, I see triangles, and I see circles. That's a rhombus. And those are some other shapes. We are going to learn the colors of all these shapes. Are you ready? Let's start with the first one. It's a blue triangle. Blue in Hindi is Neela. And that's a red triangle. Red in Hindi is Lal. It's a red circle. Red again. Lal. Red, lal. And that's a pink circle. Pink in Hindi is gulabi. Pink, gulabi. Let's move on to these shapes and colors. What do you think, friends? It's a purple oval. Purple in Hindi is bangani. And that's a green oval. Green in Hindi is hara. Green, hara. Let's move on. What are these colors and shapes? That's an orange rhombus. Orange in Hindi is narangi. And that's a green rhombus. Green is hara. Orange and green rhombus. I know this shape. It's the shape of the bread I eat in the mornings. What shape is that, friends? It's a blue square. Blue in Hindi is neela. And that's a white square. White in Hindi is safed. Let's move on. We saw that color before. Yes, purple again. Purple is bangani. That's a purple rectangle. And here's a yellow rectangle. Yellow in Hindi is peela. Yellow, peela. What are these colors and shapes? I can't wait to see. That's a black pentagon. Black in Hindi is kala. Black, kala. And that's a grey pentagon. Grey in Hindi is sileti. Grey, sileti. Oh, these are such funny pictures. What do you think this shape is, friends? Hexagon. It's a green hexagon. Green is hara. And that's an orange hexagon. Orange is narangi. Some more shapes here. What's this one? Octagon. It's a pink octagon. Pink, as we saw before, is gulabi. Pink, gulabi. And that's a white octagon. White is safed. Safed. In this video, I'm going to open the numbers pack. Here, I'm talking about this pack. Are you ready to explore it with me? Let's get started, friends. 1 egg. That's 2. 2 dough. That's 3. 3 is 3. That's 4. 4 in Hindi is 4. 4 4. That's 5. 5 is 5. 5 5. 6. 6 is 6. 6 6. 7. 7 in Hindi is 7. 7 7. Next comes 8. 8 in Hindi is 8. 8 8. Here's 9. 9 in Hindi is no. 9 no. Here's 10. 10 in Hindi is 10. 10 10. What comes after 10, friends? Yes, 11. 11. 11 in Hindi is 11. 11 11. There's our next number, 12. 12 in Hindi is 12. 12 12. That's 13. 13 is 13. 13 13. And that's 14. 14 in Hindi is 14. 14 14. What comes after 14? Let's see. Yes, 15. 15 in Hindi is 15. 15 15. Next up is 16. 16 in Hindi is 16. 16 16. Next up, 17. 17 in Hindi is 17. 17 17. Here's 18. 18 in Hindi is 18. 18 18. 19. 19 in Hindi is 19. 19 19. And that's 20. 20 in Hindi is bees. 20 bees. In this video, we are going to learn counting by counting the number of objects on each card. Are you ready?
One, 8, 2, 8 2,
2, 2.
3. 1, 2, 3. 3.
3, 3.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4, 4.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
5, 5.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6, 6.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
7, 7.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8, 8.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
9, no.
10.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10, 10. That's the number 11. Let's turn this card and count the objects together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 in Hindi is 11. 11, 11. What comes after 11, friends? 12. Let's count the objects on this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 in Hindi is 12. 12, 12. Now let's move on to the next card. 13. Yes, 13 comes after 12. Now let's count the objects on 13. Are you ready to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, 13 is 13. 13, 13. And what comes after 13? 14. Yes, 14. Let's count the objects on the card 14. Are you ready to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, friends, 14 is 14. 14. 14, 14. And what comes after 14? 15. Let's count the objects on the flashcard 15. Are you ready? Vroom, vroom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 in Hindi is 15. 15, 15. And what comes after 15? 16. 16. Let's count the objects on the card 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 is 16. 16, 16. Good job, friends. Now let's look at the number 17. 17 comes after 16. Let's count the objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 in Hindi is 17. 17, 17. And comes 18. 18. Let's count the objects. Are you ready to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 in Hindi is 18. 18. Good job, friends. Let's move on to 19. Count with me, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 in Hindi is 19. And here's our last number, 20. Are you ready to count it with me? Let's get started, friends. 20 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 in Hindi is 20. 20, 20. Yes, we are going to count the numbers and we are also going to learn some new words. Are you ready? 1. Ek. 1. Ek. And the tree in Hindi is ped. Ped. That's 2. Ek, do. 2 in Hindi is do. Do. And do you know what's a dog called in Hindi? Yes, kutta. Dog, kutta. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 in Hindi is teen. Teen. And the fish is machli. Machli. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4, 4. And what's a monkey called in Hindi? Bandar. Monkey, bandar. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5, 5. And what's a flower called in Hindi? A flower is phool. Flower, phool. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 6, 6. And those look like oranges. Orange in Hindi is santra. Orange, santra. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7, 7. Yes, a star in Hindi is Tara. Star, Tara. Here's 8. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is 8. And what's a tooth called in Hindi? Dant. Tooth, dant. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 9, no. And those are some colored eggs. Egg in Hindi is anda. Egg, anda. Today, it's the last pack of cards that we are going to explore together. We are going to open this pack. There are some shapes and colors. We are going to learn the names of the colors in Hindi. Are you ready to learn the colors? Let's get started, friends. And yes, if you haven't watched the previous videos in this series, then check the description box below. You will find the link for the previous video. Look at all these shapes and colors, friends. There is a yellow heart, a blue circle, a red star, a green triangle, a purple star, and a pink square. Yellow in Hindi is peela. Yellow, peela. Here's the next color. It's a blue circle. Blue in Hindi is neela. Blue, neela. Let's move on to the next shape. That's a star, a red star. Red in Hindi is lal. Red, lal. Here's the next shape. It's a triangle. Green triangle. Green in Hindi is hara. Green, hara. What's next? It's a star again. This time it's a purple star. Purple in Hindi is bangani. Purple, bangani. That's a square, a pink square. Pink in Hindi is gulabi. Pink, gulabi. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.